We did a version that was just eyes closed, covers. 180 seconds, 3 minutes, eyes closed is all I need to reset my ocular nerve. And so if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, the opposite of flow, the meditation, the guidance that Magdalena just did is an amazing reset, like once an hour. And so if you were to just imagine doing that once an hour. And when my client opened his eyes, he said, my world is brighter. And I could hear and see things that I couldn't hear and see before because I'm in a higher vibration. Right. So if I'm in like a shitty vibration, I'm going to see like the shittiness of life. If I'm leading with the heart and I'm being pulled by my dreams, by the way, Alex Hormozi and Tony Robbins, they just did a live coaching session this week on YouTube. And a lot of us, myself included, man, I got real good at pushing the heavy rock up the epic Sisyphus mountain, but it's finite, and maybe you listening to, you have a higher than average discipline. And Alex in this was like, I've given up on happiness. And Tony said, like, well, that's a pretty mediocre goal, right? To suffer. Would you accept mediocre goals in other areas of your life? He goes, no. He's like, why are you accepting that one? It's joy, brother. Fuck suffering. So that's what we're here to do today, is stop suffering. Let's use joy. And what a magnificent guidance in that, Magdalena. Let's use joy and flow to pull us toward, 1 million subscribers, whatever your goal. Just think about your goal for a second. And we're going to scoot ahead into the future. This is Walt Disney. And it's one of my favorite stories. When Walt Disney died, his brother Roy was being interviewed. And the reporter said, isn't it a shame that, Walt isn't going to get to see this completed? And Roy just smiles at the reporter. He goes, oh, no, sir. My brother saw it the whole time. It's us that finally get to see it. That's the level I want to get to in this flow. And so, Bodie Miller, Lance Armstrong, pick your favorite athlete. They visualize their successes. They use flow before they're actually in the event. Our whole big thing is like, this isn't just reserved for F1 race car teams or, DevGru and CAG, like you now. And what better place to practice flow than in your life's work? You don't have to jump off a mountain to enjoy this. We're going to do this right now. So I'm going to take you to the next level of the flow state, which is polyvagal toning. I'm not going to go into what that is. It's this nervous system that connects all of our parts, basically. And the difference between being able to use fear and uncertainty for fuel is this toning. Join us this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern and ask your questions and be part of Flow State Saturdays.